My name is Dr. Lenita Davis, and I am from University of Wisconsin, Eau Claire, and I'm the executive director for our professional sales and sales management program.
So tell us a little bit about what's unique about your program.
Wow, what is unique about our program? Well, one, we run a national sales competition that's hosted by Hormel, consumer products company. And I would say it's one of the best competitions around. And what makes us unique is that we strive to build community and expose our community to a variety of different experiences. As you can imagine, in University of Wisconsin Eau Claire, we are pretty isolated, right? So we try to bring the world in and we try to take our students out to the world. And a couple of ways we do this. One, we host a national sales competition. And what makes that unique is that not only do students compete, but we also coach them after each of their role plays. We give out awards to each one of the schools that participates at University of Wisconsin Eau Claire, Great Northwood Sales Warm-Up. And it's a very fun and welcoming environment, and we eat really good food. Another thing we do is we're always striving to bring or expose our students to new technologies so they understand the world around them better. We use AI role play. We use analytics in both our sales management class and our regular sales class. And so we bring a lot of what's innovative into the classroom. And then next, we like to take our students out into the world. And so recently, we took a group of students to do a sales kind of boot camp in Crenshaw, California. And so you can imagine it was a very different experience for our students, but they got exposure to the world and were able to connect with students that are very different from them. So what makes us unique is although we're isolated in Eau Claire, we really work hard to bring the world in and expose our students to the world so they're better prepared to be sales leaders.
How do you feel that your program has grown over the past few years?
Wow, we've had amazing growth. And part of it's been because we have sought to include more students into not only our competition space, but into our classrooms. And how we've done that is we've opened up our sales team to, not just focus on the national competitions, but to have monthly competitions. So freshmen can compete, sophomores, juniors, all the way up can compete in sales. We've also sought to have corporate days every week. Every week we have a corporate luncheon and corporations visit us for the entire day. And so that's opened up our sales program to the entire College of Business. And so as a result, our class sizes have grown, and we've also increased the number and type of classes that we offer.
And so you mentioned that you have the national competition, and then you're doing a lot of competitions there at your school. Do you actually have one? You said every month. Is that truly like 6 times every semester?
Unfortunately, yes.
No, that
Yes, we do. We take each one of our well, not each one, but we offer our corporate sponsors the opportunity to sponsor a competition each month. And it's simple ones, like it's not a full blown out sales competition. So for example, we might, in the month of September, we might do a competition on building rapport. I've done a competition, and I share this all with Melanie Barbet. She does a lot of the work, and Amy Lorcher. She runs everything, right? She's my administrative assistant. And so we might have a competition. I had a bragathon. And so students spent 1 minute bragging about what made them unique, what made them special. It was 1 minute brag. Next, we might have one on doing needs ID. So we kind of break up the sales process and different sales skills and run a competition every month. So you students might win cash, they might win a suit, they might win a Yeti cooler, who knows?
and what do you see any big changes to your program coming?
I do. We just started a Harry Potter-esque kind of community setup among our sales team, meaning that each team we're divided into sub teams, and so you can compete for points. And the team that has the most points, like in Harry Potter, wins the yearly competition. And so the students have come up with different names for their teams and custom T-shirts. We're going to expand on that's on building community. And then in terms of technology, we're looking at using more of the AI technology and role play and even assessing our role plays so we can give our students more feedback when they do their role plays. It's not going to replace the interaction, the human to human role plays, but it will help students better prepare for those interactions, right? So we're going to expand the use of that. And we are currently looking to name our sales program so that we can revamp our sales lab and its facilities.
And let's switch to the USCA. What do you see as advantages to membership with USCA?
Well, speaking as USCA president, I could go on and on and on, but I would say the biggest advantage is the community in terms of we learn from each other. So why reinvent the wheel, right? You can learn from others who've already been down that path and maybe build upon that. I would say we're a large organization. We have over, I would say 80 schools in USCA, not only in the US, but also in Canada, Germany, Austria, large. And so in being a large organization that acts like a small organization, not only do you get the community, but you get the leverage of a large organization. Recently, we're able to work with the Sales Education Foundation to distinguish USCA schools from non-USCA schools, which gave our USCA schools, more highlight, more publicity to attract corporate donors. We also are looking to leverage that to share technology throughout our USCA membership. So currently, USCA members have free access to Salesforce to use in the classroom. We also had access to free training to get our certification in Salesforce for the professors as they teach Salesforce. We're also to work with Salesforce to get curriculum and projects that we can use in the classroom to better teach Salesforce to our students. So the thing about USCA is you get access to a lot of resources and access to a lot of wisdom from people who are running sales programs.
Do you do anything at Eau Claire specifically because of USCA and membership there?
Oh, okay. Wow, that's hard. Yeah, so there's a lot of things because my predecessor was on the board and of course I'm there, but we do stick to limiting class sizes. That's a protection we get with USCA, and whenever the dean tries to up it, we go, hey, we can't keep our accreditation at USCA and have super large class sizes. This is a highly interactive program. It helps structure our sales competition. Things we've learned from USCA is one, when we went through our reaccreditation for full, we were counseled to add analytics to a part of our sales program, so we did that. We also changed our curriculum and requirements a little bit because of USCA to kind of up the quality there. So there's a lot. I mean, we're so integrated with USCA. It's hard to distinguish
No, that's
sometimes.
great. And is there anything else you'd like to communicate about either your program or involvement with USCA?
I would say it's crazy not to get involved with the USCA. Why do it the hard way? Join USCA. It's a great community. People in USCA are always willing to help and support each other and help programs grow. Even though sales is competitive, USCA intentionally is not competitive. We like to joke with each other, but all in all, I know I could call on a USCA member and they are more than willing to help. Because we're in USCA, you're able to do things as a program alone you're not able to do. Like this experience I was able to provide my students out here in California wouldn't have happened if I hadn't been with Utah State, which is USCA member, Arizona State, which is a USCA member. And when we came together, we were able to make this happen. We're also looking at going, because of our partners and our members in Europe, we're also looking at participating in a European sales competition. So being a part of USCA gives your students opportunities that you can't do as a single entity. Now, what I would say about Eau Claire is we are amazing. We often tease we are the Harvard of the Midwest. But what I like about Eau Claire is we're always seeking to be leading edge. And although we're small, and I would say because we're small, we're able to do a lot of things larger programs aren't able to do. And I wouldn't say we're that small. We have 100 sales students, right? But people tend to look at us a very small school, but we host one of the best national competitions around. Our students go and they're execs at Fortune 100, Fortune 10 companies. So it's a small little jewel there in the Midwest. And I would say, come on out and see us.